Hey guys, I haven't done a video in quite some time. Sorry for that. The summers here are very busy, and this year is very busy for me. I've been working a lot, 7 or 8 at night, every night. And then on the weekends, there's not a whole lot of time to get stuff done around the house, have a little, fun activity time in the kayaks and fishing with the wife, things like that. So, summer's been really tough to do anything down in the shop or record anything. Really, if I had to do something, I came down here and got it done as fast as possible to maximize our summertime. Anyway, it's coming up on fall now, and in New England, fall comes up quick, and we'll be in winter soon, and then I'll have tons of shop time because the weather's going to be terrible. So, getting back into making videos, and what I've done is actually did a shop upgrade project. It's something I've been trying to do for a long time, or at least wanted to do, and that's the lighting down here. So my shop is down in the basement. It does have one window, a double wide window outside, but it's not enough light, and there's a drop ceiling here, so the ceiling is actually very tall here, which is great. But it's a drop ceiling, and it had a couple of, can lights in the ceiling that were just terrible. I mean, the first thing is I put, giant fluorescents in there, CFLs, to get better light output, and once they warmed up, it was okay. But it was still dark, it was shadowy, there was spots of areas where it just wasn't bright down here, and I'm a big stickler on having light. It just makes what you're working on easier. From a safety perspective, it's much better. Eye fatigue, it's much better. I had laser eye surgery a number of years ago, and now I find that just my eyes get fatigued. It doesn't really bother me that much, but having light makes all the difference to help prevent that eye fatigue towards the end of the day, that eye strain. So wanted to put light in here. Knew it was one of my top projects to make this place more functional for me. What I did is, because I have the drop ceiling, I was going to put Troffers in, light fixtures that sit in the ceiling, in this drop ceiling, suspended ceiling you may know it as. And I looked at fluorescents and T8s and T5HOs and all that stuff, and they seem fine. I don't like the sound sometimes a fluorescent light bulb can make, or a fixture can make. Sometimes you don't hear it at all with some good fixtures. Sometimes you hear it over time. Sometimes you hear it right away with poor ballast and poor fixtures. It's probably less of an issue now, to be honest, than it used to be a couple of years ago. But for me, it's something that bothers me when I can hear it. That high-pitched sound really bugs me. So looked into some other things. Was going to do some T5HO fixtures, get a ton of light in here. And then I found that Cree makes some LED Troffers. So this was kind of exciting for me. Now, I'll tell you why I did it. There's a couple of reasons. First, it's not a financial reason, okay? The LEDs aren't going to save me money in the long term. It's a long ROI on these fixtures. They were about $130 each for a 2-foot by 4-foot fixture. A really good quality T5HO fixture, even with the bulbs, is still, $25, $30, $40 cheaper than that. You can get it, a pretty decent one, for about $100 in that size. So it wasn't the cheapest, cheapest way to go. However, a couple of reasons. One, when you get the color right, the color of the LEDs, to me, I like that light. Now, if you get the wrong color, it looks wrong. It looks digital. It's really hard to explain, but it doesn't look right, and your eyes notice it, and everything looks wrong, and all the colors of everything look wrong. So you had to get the right light. Two, I like not having to worry about replacing bulbs, even over time. Three, they came with 5-year warranties, which made me feel pretty good about it. Something goes wrong in 5 years, I can get a replacement. So I felt pretty good about that. But probably the biggest reason for me is I'm a big nerd, I'm a big geek. To have LED lighting in the shop I thought was really cool. It wasn't that much more money than the T5HOs. And I thought if I could get the color right, I would be really happy with it. Instant startup, you know, no problems with, you know, fatigue over time of the bulbs or anything. I wasn't ever going to get flicker or any kind of hum or any high frequency noise. I knew that. So I ordered one and I got it in, and it took weeks to get here because they were back ordered. And I, you know, installed it temporarily to make sure I liked the color, and I did. I thought it was going to be great. It's going to be great light output. I made the order for the rest of the fixtures, had a bunch of problems with the vendor. It's not worth getting into here. I won't even mention them at this point. But had a ton of problems ordering the fixtures. I had a bunch of shipping damage on them. You know, they're steel fixtures, 2 foot by 4 foot. They're large. They came via FedEx instead of palletized as I ordered, which was a problem because they were all banged up. Anyway, I got them here. It took about 12 to 14 weeks all told from the moment I ordered the first one until I got all of them afterwards. Now some of that's my delay, some of that's the vendor's delay. Anyway, I have them. I got 10 of them. I only ordered 8, but because of all the problems I ended up with 10 because they gave me replacements, whatever. So in my small shop space down here, I put 10 of these fixtures in. They're 2 foot by 4 foot fixtures. A lot of light output. I just finished putting them in yesterday, and I took some video of that, which I'll show here in a minute, so you can see the process of me putting them in. It's not that exciting, installing light fixtures. And I gotta say, I'm really happy, really happy with the light. It's incredible. It's nice being down here. I don't know if you can notice, but you can see me. I haven't changed my camera settings or anything. I just have the lights on. It's 2:30 in the afternoon. It is overcast. It's been rainy on and off the last couple of days, so it's overcast. There's just not much light down here, even when it's a beautiful sunny day, just with the one window. So down here, it's awesome right now with the lights on. I have all of the fixtures on, all 10 of them on. It just looks great. I can see everything. I can see in all areas of the shop. There really aren't any dark corners. No real shadows. I like the color. I got the 4K color. They make 2 colors. I got the 4K, and for me it's perfect. It's like bright white light. Some people think it's too bright. My wife came down here and she was like, oh my gosh, this is way too bright, and I was like, no, it's perfect. I love it. So you know, I put on a couple of different switches in the circuit so I can turn off different banks at different times, in case I'm just working in one area or don't need all 10 of them on at the same time. So pretty excited. Got some light down here. I'll be back in the shop a lot more often, and I'll record more stuff coming up soon. I'll have more shop time. So anyway, welcome back to the shop. It's a complete mess right now from doing the lighting install because I moved everything around to get to places, and I knocked all kinds of nasty dust and, you know, the pieces of the tiles, the ceiling tiles down. It's on everything. It's on every machine, every toolbox. It's on the surface plates, frickin' everywhere. So we do have to clean up. It's a good opportunity though because I moved everything around to kind of reorganize, purge some stuff that I don't need, get back into shop life. So I'll show you the rest of the videos from yesterday of putting it all together, and I'll be seeing more of you guys soon. So let me turn them off and just see how dark it is without them. There you go. I don't even know if you can see me. But that's one window, and I'm pretty much as close as I can be to the window right now. That's with all the lights off, 2:30 in the afternoon. Granted, it's overcast. But turn the lights on. Amazing! Alright, catch you guys soon. Alright, well, we're in the middle of this project to put in new shop lights here down in the basement machine shop. Something I've been working on for a while. Ordered the lights. It took forever to get here. Anyway, in the middle of it, it's raining outside. It's in the 50s. It's not very nice outside at all. So it's a good day to be inside and get this knocked out. Unfortunately, it means it's kind of dark in here. I got some supplemental lights going on, some plug-in fluorescent light, work light I have, and some other lights over here. Plus, you know, a headlamp I'm wearing when I'm working up in the ceiling so I can see what I'm doing. So anyway, I think I'd give you a, thought I'd give you a tour of what I got. I got 5 of the lights in, so I'm halfway there. 5 of them installed, fully wired, all set. Almost all the wiring's already roughed in, the switches are already wired and done, so I'm more than halfway through the project, just about half the lights. I'm doing 10 of these lights. They're Cree brand LED Troffers, 2 foot by 4 foot, and I really like the output. I've tried one out, sort of mocked it up, wired it in temporarily to make sure I like the light color before I ordered more, because sometimes it can be really too blue. These aren't that. They're 4K color, so they got good color rendition. Really like them a lot. I'm hoping it's super bright in here. That's my goal. I want it brighter than the sun when I'm working down here. What I had before was terrible, and I hated it every time I worked down here. It was a huge distraction. I couldn't see what I was doing. I was straining. I didn't like it at all. So let me grab the camera and I'll show you around. Alright, so this is sort of the entrance to the shop. This is where I come in, and it leads down some stairs. Move this box. Here's how I walk into the shop. I have stairs here. You can see how dark it is here. Anyway, came down in here and I added a 2 light switches here with a new box and everything. And one of these is going to be for the mechanical room, which is here to the right. And then this one is going to be for a single one of these LED fixtures that's right here at the entrance. So this guy right there. So this is just the first one in the shop, and this switch is just going to control that one. That way if I'm just popping in here, or my wife's popping in here trying to get into the mechanical room or the beer fridge or whatever, they can just pop that one on. So as you come into the shop, there's that single one. Again, these are Cree 2 foot by 4 foot LED Troffers. So there's that single one, and then as we go down that way, there's 3 in a line here. 1, 2, 3, and those are going to be on another switch. So those 3 will come on, and that's sort of like the main aisle that separates the shop. And then over here, this is sort of like my main work table. It's all full of crap right now because I'm doing this whole thing, and the shop's a mess because I keep just pushing things away to get access to the ceiling where I need it. But anyway, I got my surface plate and everything over here, and this is kind of where my main work area is when I'm setting table work up. I have 2 of them right next to each other. They're only separated by one ceiling tile, which is 2 feet wide. So it's going to be a lot of light. So there's one that still has to go here. You can see it roughed in, and here's one I put in already. So those 2 will be on a switch as well. So I'll be able to you know, put a lot of light right over where I'm working, which I'm happy about. And then on this side, well, that light's really kind of in your eyes there. It's a temporary thing. So this is my main sort of shop area where the tooling is. I have my Bridgeport over here and my closing lathe. Let me turn that down. Ugh, jeez. I'll just turn this one off. Anyway, it's super dark over here. It's this corner, and it had 2 pot lights in the ceiling. That's it. It just was way too dark. So you can see my Bridgeport's over here, my closing's over here, a lot of my tooling's in the back, and then my big toolboxes are along this wall. So this is sort of a little cubby, a little corner where most of the stuff goes. And over here, I'm putting 4 of those Troffers in. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 2 up here are going to be really for the working at the machines, and the back 2 are they're going to wash, you know, my tool boxes and my tooling storage with light. So I got to do those. I haven't done those yet, obviously, and I haven't roughed those in. Well, I roughed in the first one from the switches and everything, but I haven't roughed in all the other wiring between them. So that's the plan. And, you know, put in 3 new switches over here. Go ahead and clean this up later. But this one will be for that 2 circuits over my main table at the surface plate. This will be for the 3, excuse me, not 2 circuits, 2 lights, 2 fixtures. This will be for the 3 fixtures, sort of the main hallway, main aisleway. And then this will be for the 4 fixtures all together in the back, sort of main shop area. So that's what's going on. Here are the fixtures, by the way, in case you were interested. They're pretty simple. See, we give you the part number there. It's the Cree ZR24 in the 4K color. They're only, you know, 0.38 amps at 120 volts, and I have 10 on this dedicated circuit, so, you know, it's 4 amps, not even, if they were all on. And I'm pretty sure that I won't have them all on all the time when I'm working down here. So that's where we're at. Yeah, it's dark in here, I'm sure you can tell. You know, it's daytime, it's 1:30 in the afternoon, but it is an overcast, cloudy day. But there's just no light down here. There's, you know, the one window here, and that's the only window in the whole shop. The rest of it's underground, just the way our property is. So artificial light is absolutely necessary in here, and I can't wait to get these running. So I'll show you guys how we're doing in a little while. Alright guys, I don't even know if you can see me right now. I don't know if that helps. Anyway, we've got a couple of the lights all set. They look fantastic. So let me show them to you. Alright, here's the single entry light to the shop. Ah, yeah. Walk in, lights on from the outside. See what you're doing. Turn on the lights over the surface plate in my other work area. Oh yeah. And then the 3 in the aisle. Look at this. This is amazing. I can see. This is great. So I'm really happy. Really happy with how this is coming out. A lot of prep work to get it done. You know, I have a friend who's an electrician, and you know, he set me up, told me what to do and everything, and he's checking in on me and making sure I don't screw up too bad, and telling me how to fix it and take this apart. So we're making sure it's done right, it's done to code, and it will be inspected. So anyway, this is great. These lights came on great. They worked exactly like I wanted to. Switches are working exactly like I wanted to. So we got, let's see, 6 of them in. The other 4 are going to go back in this cubby, and then this project will be complete. Got to clean up a lot because I've just trashed the place moving stuff around. But we're looking good. So nice when a plan comes together. So nice. Look how dark it is. This is 2:30 in the afternoon. Now it is really cloudy out and raining, so. Alright, keep on trucking. Alright, that's the last one. It's a couple hours later. It's 5 o'clock, so 2.5 hours later or so. Oh, sorry. And the last 4 are in, so all 10 lights are in. I haven't tested it. That wasn't something for you guys. That was me struggling to put the last one in. I'm exhausted. Working above your head is just incredibly hard. I'm not sure why. Not sure if it's different muscles or because the blood is flowing out of your arms, but my arms are killing me. Working above my head is really hard for me. I don't know. Maybe I gotta do some exercises like this or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, all 4 are in here. The 6 are in here, as I showed you before. Those all worked. So I'm gonna go flip the breaker, and we'll try it out. I'm also I should have the mechanical room circuit back on at this point and the garage circuit on back at this point now too, because they were tied in to this light circuit, and I've just left it that way for today. I've got to deal with that in a couple of days and separate them. So hold on, let me flip the breaker here and let's see what happens. Breaker didn't trip. That's a good sign. So we'll try the ones we knew that worked. That's the shop entrance. 2 above the table. 3 in the aisle. Hey-oh! Yeah! Ah! That's amazing. Ah, feels great. Feels great. Yeah, baby. We have light. Look at this. It's a place you can work in now. So 1, 2, 3, 4 back here in the shop. Look how bright it is. Look at this. Oh my God. These are my LED lights that I put in above my tools in another video. Look, it hardly makes a difference. It's not quite clear on camera, but oh, let's see, barely makes a difference there, and before it used to be all the difference in the world. Yeah, this is the one on my mill here. Oh, yeah. I can't tell you how excited I am. Look at this. I can see my toolbox. Ha-ha! This is what I was using to hold that up. Get that out of here. Look at this. I can see my tools. Oh. This is amazing. Oh my God, I can't tell you what a difference this is. This is huge. Well, let's see if I didn't screw this up. Hey! Oh man. Not even sure I can get to the garage right now. So much crap. Jump out of there. Hey-oh! Ah. It's almost like I knew what I was doing. Not quite, but almost. Look at that. Look at the camera getting washed out. Just looking in there. It's exactly what I wanted. Wanted bright as the frickin' sun. Oh. Wow. I can't tell you what a difference this means. And what a difference it makes down here. It's incredible. It's incredible what a difference it is. Alright guys, I got a hell of a mess to clean up, and I'll catch up with you later. I figured I'd show you my happy dance. Got some lights, yeah, happy, happy. I don't think I'll put that on video.